Captain Kirk, a cultural icon. William Shatner. The name alone conjures images of starships, strange new worlds, and a bold future. As Captain James T. Kirk in the original Star Trek series, Shatner embodied the spirit of exploration and human ingenuity. His portrayal resonated with millions, making him a beloved figure in popular culture. Beyond the bridge of the Starship Enterprise, Shatner has enjoyed a long and varied career. He's acted in numerous films and television shows, captivating audiences with his charisma and distinctive voice. But Shatner is more than just an actor. He's a writer, a musician, and a vocal advocate for various causes. Throughout his life, he has used his platform to speak out on issues close to his heart, often aligning himself with progressive values. Now, in a surprising turn of events, this champion of science fiction finds himself embroiled in a real-life space drama, the battle for Pluto's planetary status. And his stance on this cosmic controversy has sent shockwaves through the scientific community and beyond. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union made a decision that shook the very foundations of our solar system. Pluto was no longer a planet. This celestial demotion wasn't arbitrary. It stemmed from a growing understanding of our cosmic neighborhood. The IAU, the governing body responsible for classifying celestial objects, established a new definition of a planet. A planet had to meet 3 criteria. It must orbit the sun, be massive enough for its gravity to pull it into a spherical shape, and have cleared its orbital neighborhood of other objects. Pluto, it turned out, failed to meet the 3rd criterion. Its orbit overlapped with other icy bodies in the Kuiper Belt, a distant region beyond Neptune. And so, Pluto was reclassified as a dwarf planet, a decision that sparked controversy and debate that continue to this day. For many, Pluto's demotion felt like a loss, a beloved member of the planetary family cast out. Textbooks were rewritten, models of the solar system were updated, and a generation raised on 9 planets had to adjust to a new cosmic reality. Little did we know that this celestial drama was far from over. In a move that shocked many, William Shatner has recently thrown his support behind former President Donald Trump's call to reinstate Pluto as a planet. This unexpected alliance bridges the gap between the world of science fiction and the realm of politics, adding a new layer of complexity to the ongoing Pluto debate. Trump, known for his unconventional approach to governance, has long expressed his fondness for Pluto as a planet. In rallies and on social media, he has voiced his disagreement with the IAU's decision, tapping into a vein of nostalgia and a sense that Pluto was unfairly demoted. Shatner, it seems, shares this sentiment. His support for Trump's stance, however, goes beyond mere agreement. It represents a surprising shift in his public persona, aligning him with a figure often seen as antithetical to the progressive values he has espoused in the past. The question on everyone's mind is why? Why would a champion of science fiction align himself with a political figure known for challenging established norms, especially in the realm of science? The answer, it seems, lies in Shatner's deep-seated belief that Pluto deserves its rightful place among the planets regardless of the scientific consensus. Shatner hasn't been shy about expressing his opinions on Pluto's demotion. In interviews and on social media, he has criticized the scientific community, accusing them of being out of touch with the public sentiment and overly reliant on technicalities. He argues that Pluto, regardless of its official classification, holds a special place in our hearts and minds, and that its cultural significance should outweigh any scientific arguments. His Twitter feed, once a platform for promoting his work and engaging with fans, has become a battleground for the pro-Pluto movement. Shatner's tweets, often laced with humor and a touch of defiance, have rallied support from unexpected corners. "Pluto was a planet when I was a kid, and it's a planet now as far as I'm concerned," he declared in one widely shared tweet. "Don't let the scientists tell you otherwise." This direct challenge to the scientific establishment has ruffled more than a few feathers. Astronomers and planetary scientists have pushed back, defending the IAU's decision and emphasizing the importance of adhering to scientific evidence. But Shatner, undeterred, continues to use his platform to champion Pluto's cause, turning the debate into a clash between scientific rigor and popular sentiment. Section 5. A Universe Divided, Reactions to Shatner's Stance. Shatner's vocal support for Pluto's reinstatement has ignited a firestorm of reactions. The public, it seems, is as divided as ever on the issue. On one side are those who applaud Shatner's bold stance. They see him as a voice for the people, challenging the often intimidating world of science and advocating for a world where sentiment and nostalgia hold weight. "He's fighting for the underdog," one supporter proclaimed on social media. On the other side are those who are dismayed by Shatner's alignment with Trump and his dismissal of scientific consensus. They argue that his celebrity status doesn't make him an expert on planetary science and that his pronouncements undermine the work of dedicated scientists. The debate has even drawn in other prominent figures. Elon Musk, CEO of SpaceX and a vocal advocate for space exploration, has expressed his support for Pluto's planetary status, echoing Shatner's sentiment that Pluto holds a special place in our imagination. Meanwhile, astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, known for his engaging explanations of complex scientific concepts, has remained a steadfast defender of the IAU's decision, emphasizing the importance of adhering to the established definition of a planet. Section 6. From liberal darling to planetary defender, a shift in allegiance. Shatner's support for Trump's Pluto initiative has left many perplexed, particularly those familiar with his past political activism. Throughout his career, Shatner has been a vocal advocate for liberal causes, supporting environmental protection, animal rights, and LGBTQ+ equality. He has participated in campaigns for Democratic candidates and spoken out against conservative policies he opposes. His image as a progressive icon makes his current alliance with Trump all the more surprising. Some speculate that Shatner's stance on Pluto is driven more by his personal connection to the celestial body than any political allegiance. As an icon of science fiction, he may feel a sense of ownership over all things space-related, including the definition of a planet. Others believe that his support for Trump's position is a calculated move to generate publicity and reignite interest in his career. Whatever the motivation, Shatner's foray into the Pluto debate has undoubtedly thrust him back into the spotlight, albeit in a way few could have predicted. Section 7. Pluto's fate. Science versus sentiment. The debate over Pluto's planetary status goes beyond a simple question of classification. It touches on a fundamental tension between science and sentiment, between objective observation and subjective interpretation. On the one hand, there's the scientific method, with its emphasis on empirical evidence, rigorous analysis, and peer review. The IAU's decision to reclassify Pluto was based on years of observation and a growing understanding of the dynamics of our solar system. On the other hand, there's the human need to connect with the cosmos, to find meaning and wonder in the vastness of space. For many, Pluto holds a special place in their hearts, a symbol of childhood dreams of exploring the unknown. Shatner's involvement in the debate highlights this tension. He represents the voice of sentiment, of nostalgia, of a deep-seated desire to hold on to a vision of the solar system that feels familiar and comforting. The scientific community, meanwhile, finds itself in the unenviable position of having to balance its commitment to accuracy with the public's emotional attachment to a celestial body that no longer fits the scientific definition of a planet. Section 8. When Titans Clash. The Shatner-Tyson Showdown. The debate over Pluto's planetary status is set to take center stage in a highly anticipated upcoming event, a live-streamed discussion between William Shatner and Neil deGrasse Tyson. This clash of titans, one an icon of science fiction, the other a champion of science communication, promises to be a highlight of the year. Shatner, armed with his trademark wit and passion, is sure to make a compelling case for Pluto's reinstatement, appealing to our sense of wonder and challenging the scientific community's perceived detachment from public sentiment. Tyson, known for his calm demeanor and his ability to explain complex concepts in an engaging and accessible way, will likely present a robust defense of the IAU's decision, emphasizing the importance of adhering to scientific principles and the evolving nature of our understanding of the universe. The event is expected to draw a massive online audience, eager to witness this battle of ideas between two cultural icons. Will Shatner's impassioned plea sway public opinion, or will Tyson's scientific arguments prevail? One thing is for sure, the debate over Pluto's fate is far from over. Section 9. Conclusion. The final frontier of planetary politics. The saga of Pluto's planetary status is a testament to the enduring power of human curiosity and our fascination with the cosmos. It's a story about science, sentiment, and the challenges of reconciling the two. William Shatner's unexpected involvement in the debate has added a new layer of complexity, highlighting the cultural and emotional dimensions of a scientific question. His willingness to challenge the scientific establishment, even if it means aligning himself with unexpected allies, speaks to the depth of his conviction. Whether Pluto is ultimately reinstated as a planet remains to be seen. But one thing is for sure, the debate has sparked a renewed interest in space exploration and the wonders of our solar system. And in that sense, perhaps Pluto has already reclaimed its place as a celestial body worthy of our attention and